Hey everyone, Christian here, and I was in a parking lot and I found a good example of a palm volunteer. So that would be a palm whose seed was somehow transported to an area that it was not planted and it grew up on its own. So here we have a bunch of clusias, which are native Florida bushes, usually grow by the beach, and we have a bunch of Washingtonias, some foxtails in the background. And I'm near a palm enthusiast place of work, and I came upon this and I realized it was a little bit out of place. If you can see here, I don't have my normal selfie stick with me to do a good angle, but this is actually a Veitchia ericina, and it just is kind of growing up here. I don't know if there's irrigation in this area. I'm gonna guess there's not, because everything else here doesn't really require much water, but this palm here just kind of grew up out of nowhere, and it's not really being taken care of. It's not being trimmed or anything, and the old frond sheaths are staying on there. And on a juvenile, a lot of juvenile crown shafted palms, the old fronds actually don't fall off completely. They kind of, well, they do, but they can stay on for a lot longer, so they don't just fall because they're not as weighted as the larger ones that you would normally see. So you can see, so a volunteer, if I haven't already described it in an earlier video, is basically a palm that has dropped seed and has grown up in an area that was not intended to grow. So basically it just has volunteered itself to grow up somewhere where basically, there are no other Veitchias around, but normally there would be other Veitchias, and you would just see it growing amongst. You can see this wasn't really, I don't believe this is planted with any sort of intention. So they're basically unintentional plantings of palms. Intentional plantings of palms that don't belong in certain areas are called rogue plantings, and I'll go over that at some point. Sorry, I'm on a busy road here. I apologize for the noise, but you can see right here there are no other no other palms growing except for Washingtonias, and there's really just clusia, some junipers, and dwarf schiffelera over there. So finding this here, it's the only one. When you find something that's like the only one and it's out of symmetry, you can see here there's alcantaras here. Actually, these might be ecmias. I don't know. I'm not a bromeliad expert, but you have a bunch of I believe these are Alcantara best red, and then there's just one here. There isn't two or three, just one. So I found that interesting. Anything that's out of the ordinary that kind of peeks up, kind of like when you see a car that seems out of place, like a unique vehicle. I always want to make a vlog of it, see what's going on, why it's there. So it could likely have been planted by somebody, but so it may be a rogue planting, or is it a volunteer? Maybe I'll find out. I'm going to talk to my friend who works in this complex and see where the origin of this palm may be. So anyways, I need to go into an appointment, so I will talk to everyone later. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was kind of short, but you did give it a thumbs up if you're new to the channel and want to see more palm vlogs and other plant vlogs. So go consider subscribing. If you have any questions about volunteer/rogue plantings, leave a comment down below and I'll get back to everyone as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.